Hi Morgan, here is your video about your online presence. I am mainly going to be focusing on your website and then also your Google business profile. I have a lot of information I'm going to be going over, so I'm going to be moving quickly and I'm going to try and keep it around the 5-minute mark. Okay, so here is your website, obviously, and you have a lot of good information on it. You've got your reviews, which increase your trust factor, and it's a well-designed website. And you do have a lot of content here, and there's lots of opportunity for you to internal link here or add keywords. I then take a look at my tool here, which tells me about your content. And I can see here that yes, you do have a lot of words, lots of opportunity, but you also have everything as a H2 heading. So when Google crawls your website, it's looking at that information, and a H1 allows it to know what that web page is about. So it's a very easy way to add relevant keywords into your website that Google will look at right away. So I would adjust that if I were you. Next, I would go and take a look at your service areas, and I think this is a great area that you can branch out in and create a web page for each that you can start ranking and get higher in the search results for each of those areas individually. I took a look at your blog as well, and I can see that you are writing them. Great, that's always good. I would just increase the consistency of those. Try and do one twice a week. And if you're having problems with that, try not to lean too hard into AI. Google knows, and I would try to use your own words as much as possible, but you can use AI to polish, that kind of idea. Okay, I then would love to talk about your website all day. There's lots of opportunities here, but I'm going to try and move on. Next, I looked at your website a little bit closer. So here I can see an overview and that you've been doing a little bit more. You're getting more traffic here. It's increasing. And then if we look at your backlink, I can see that that also has been increasing over the last year here. Okay, so whether that was done organically or if you have been actually putting in the effort, awesome. You're seeing the results of it. Okay. Next is it looks over your top organic competitors, and you can see Pete the Plumber way up there. Yeah. And then you are this blue dot down here. So Lone Star Plumbing, easily reached, and then you got Instant Plumbing, Night Plumbing, that kind of idea. I did take a look at the keywords that you are currently ranking for and seeing how your position is on those. And on average, you're in the low teens, and with some higher key difficulty words. Ooh, okay, English. Katie. So those words are harder to rank on. You require a lot more backlinks and high quality content in regards to those keywords. For example, Plumber Calgary has a very high volume, high keyword difficulty, but you're still getting 27 from that, and your position is 14. So just with a little nudge, I do believe we can get you on the first page of Google with that relatively easily. And you can see here, if we looked at your other high volume keywords, best plumbing, you're 96, salt-free water softener, 61. So you can see that you are ranking for them, but they're not getting you much traffic. Okay. I then took a look at some of your competitors' domains to see how they were doing it, whether or not they were do follows or follows, and that is something that I can look further into for you if you would like. For example, I did a little content comparison of how their keywords are and if you're ranking for any of them. And it was interesting to see the traffic that they are getting and that you're not getting. So there's lots of opportunity for keywords in traffic, which means, as you know, traffic can mean leads and jobs. Okay, so next I am going to take a look at your Google business profile. And I can see that you've been maintaining it really well, actually. You respond to every review and you have a nice little description here. There is a possibility you could add a little bit more keywords in there, such as the service areas you're working in a little bit more. But other than that, it's a really good description. You've linked your social profiles, which is great. And then you do updates. I love that. That makes me so happy. You can increase the volume of updates if you would like. I wouldn't do more than 2 to 3 a week, though. And then I do see you have lots of images. Make sure those are optimized with the proper names and geotagging if possible. It all kind of influences that. As always, more reviews are always a good idea. So just make sure you're on top of asking clients for that and making it easy for them to do so. Okay, I did manage to keep it under 5 minutes. I talked really quickly, so hopefully you got all of that. I do love that you are managing this on your own, and I would love to work with you on that and chat with you about that and see how that's going. So I will be checking in. Hope you're having a great week so far.